Wireless mics aren't necessarily better than wired or XLR mics, but they're a lot easier to use. And sometimes I just want something simpler because I'm tired of setting up this studio mic every single time I want to shoot. So I reached out to Fifine and they said they had just the thing for me. And they sent me this, the Fifine M9 dual lav mic system. Let's switch to it now. Okay, we have to move this. Okay, check. All right, so we are now recording with the Fifine M9, and in this video we're going to go through everything: the unboxing, the specs, the features, the audio quality, the battery life, and of course the price, to find out if this mic is good enough to be your next microphone. And yes, Fifine did send me this, but they have no input on this video and they don't get to see this video before it's posted. They are seeing it at the same time as you. So yeah, let's get into this review. My name is Udi. I talk about tech. Let's shoot. Hey guys, so one of my goals for this year is to reach 50,000 subscribers, and it's not looking likely that we are going to hit that number. So please and please, if you've been watching but you just haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're new here, welcome to Udishoots. I make tech review videos and tech videos just like this one to help you make the right buying decision. So subscribe and make sure you turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any future videos like this one. All right, let's get into the review. Inside the box, the first thing you get is the user guide, which I said I wasn't going to read, but I had to read it. Then you get a nice carrying case, and that's where everything else is. I got the white color of the M9. Now, I know that professionals will say that you should always go for the black color of lav mics, but honestly, I don't care. This white one looks very clean. Inside the case, you get two dead cats for the two mics, so you can record outdoors without worrying too much about wind noise. And lastly, inside the case, you get all the cables you need: a Type-C to Type-C cable for your phone or for your laptop, a 3.5mm 3RS cable for your cameras, and another TRRS cable for your phones or laptops that still have the headphone port. The Fifine M9 works on everything: your mirrorless camera, your laptop, and even your smartphone. And using it is super easy. Once you take it out of the case, it connects automatically. No pairing, no app, no stress. Just plug the receiver to your phone or to your camera and start recording. On the receiver, you can adjust the mic volumes individually with the A and B buttons, and there are 3 levels of volumes. Now, at the higher levels, the mic picks up more background noise, so it's better to record at the lowest volume. There is also an MS button that switches between mono and stereo recording. There is a pairing button on both mics and the receiver, but honestly, I've never needed it. They always just connect automatically as soon as I take them out of the case. There is also a noise reduction button on each mic, though I don't recommend using the noise reduction feature on any wireless mic for that matter, because it can make your audio sound a bit weird. You are better off doing noise reduction in post. Now, we also get a power button on both mics and the receiver. As this is a wireless mic, we get 50 meters of range, and as long as there's a clear line of sight between the receiver and the microphone, you'd get clear audio quality. Now, I've been using the Fifine M9 since the introduction of this video, but the audio has been edited. This right here is what it sounds like unedited. The audio quality is really good, and honestly, it's really good for the price. But the audio profile is a bit too bright for my taste. I prefer something with a bit more depth and bass. Someone who knows how to tweak equalizer settings could easily make this microphone sound better, but this is how it sounds straight out of the box, and this is my edit. This is the best I could do, for now at least. And just so you can hear the difference, this is what it sounds like with noise reduction on. I currently tap the button and now it's on. Like I said, I'm not a fan of this noise reduction feature on wireless microphone. It can make the audio sound a bit off, especially when you're in noisy environments. Now, to test the noise reduction, I've got a video playing in the background to simulate that background noise. And honestly, I'll still say it's better to record without the noise reduction feature turned on and then just clean it up later in editing. Now I'm going to turn off the noise reduction feature. It's off now, as you can see, and the background noise video is still playing. And now this is my edit. I just removed the background noise in post with DaVinci Resolve. So does this sound better, or does the noise reduction with the microphone sound better? Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, this is what the Fifine M9 microphone will sound like if you're holding it up close to your mouth like this. And if you have something like this, that would even make a lot more sense. You just clip it onto it like this, and then you put the foam over it. I think this microphone holders cost like $7, $3, $5 on AliExpress or Temu. And then you could hold it up close to your mouth like this, or you could go on the streets and start doing interviews. Hey, who do you prefer, Ronaldo or Messi? I prefer Messi. Why? And then you go viral. So yeah, how does it sound like holding it up close to your mouth other than clipping it onto your shirt? Up close to your mouth, on your shirt, it's on my shirt. Up close to my mouth, it's up close, it's up close, it's up close to my mouth. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Plosive test. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. I think this mic sounds really good. For battery life, this microphone really shines. Since I got it, I haven't charged it once, and I've already filmed like 8 videos with this microphone, and it's still around 75%. Now, each mic will give you about 7 hours of use, and you can charge them with the case 3 times more. Now, charging the mics back up to 100% inside the case will take about an hour, and charging the case itself from 0 to 100% will take about 2.5 hours. Now, here are things that I don't like, or things that I think Fifine could improve on. First is this swing muff. They can't fit inside the case with the mics, and I would like to keep them on so that every time I want to use the mic, I just take them and use immediately. I don't have to start fitting in the wind muffs to use, and that can take some time. It's just extra stress. Now, second is that there is no magnetic attachment option. Almost every mini wireless mic like this, like from Holyland or from DJI, they have magnets. And Fifine, if you're watching, please add magnet to the next version of this microphone. Maybe like the Fifine M10 wireless microphone. And finally, the audio profile. Like I said, it's a bit too bright. My idea to fix this though might make the mic a little bit more expensive, but I think it'd be awesome if they added multiple audio profiles built into the microphone, so you could switch between them either from the receiver or maybe like a Fifine app. DJI already has something like this. But yeah, overall, what do you think of the Fifine M9 wireless microphone? I really like it. For $60 or around 90,000 naira, it's an amazing wireless lav mic system. Simple, compact, and it works on everything. It's perfect for creators who want clean audio without breaking the bank. No product is perfect. The few things I mentioned are just areas I hope Fifine improves on in the next version. But overall, the Fifine M9 is a solid wireless mic setup, and I would recommend it. Now let me know if you would buy the Fifine M9 wireless microphone or if you're using something else. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. My name is Udi, this is udishoots, and you'll see me in my next video. See